4 years ago, President Biden carried the state by about 150,000 votes or so. Not a very big margin, but this time around, they're saying the concern for the Harris campaign is that a lot of Arab Americans in your state are not willing to back the Democratic ticket because of what's been going on between Israel and Hamas in Gaza. So let's start from there. What is your message to them?
Well, look, it's not a single issue election. We are dealing with economy, we're dealing with immigration issues. Biden Harris have created 16 million jobs. The stock market is all-time high. So the inflation is coming down. So it is Biden-Harris administration that has invested in infrastructure. There is just so much good work that has been done under the leadership of Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. And we need to look at it also what Donald Trump means to immigrants. He's always been anti-immigrant. He was the one who brought the Muslim travel ban. So we cannot forget that. He has not been particularly good to the Muslim community in the past, and he would be a disaster on economy because Democrats always do so well. So I think people need to look at who each of the candidate is, their character. Kamala Harris brings in this joy, a positive candidacy, where Trump is so angry and he's so upset and he is turning off people, like turning off women, Hispanics. He's just been very derogatory, very angry. So it's a difference of a night and a day that people need to look at in an entirety.
Congressman, I do want to ask you about the Indian American community. There's a lot of them in your state, Michigan, as well. Do you see them as some kind of a swing constituency? They used to be always favoring the Democrats, but of late, some within the Indian American community also seem to be backing Trump. Is the Indian American community in your state also split like most other communities as far as this election's choice is concerned?
Yeah, just like, the Arab American community is not a monolithic community. Just like that, the Indian American community is not a monolithic community. We have conservatives, we have liberals, we have moderates in the Indian American community. Their economy is a huge issue. Immigration is a huge issue. And this is the first time an Indian immigrant, Shyamala Gopalan's daughter, going to be the next president of the United States. This is a matter of immense pride to the Indian American community. So we cannot forget the fact that she is a daughter of an Indian immigrant. And this is history making. When Kamala Harris becomes the president of the United States, an Indian immigrant's daughter will be sitting there at the most important job in the whole world.
I do want to ask you about that a bit, though, because there's a feeling within some in the Indian American community that she's sort of playing up her African American heritage more than her South Asian or Indian heritage. Obviously, I mean, African Americans are a much bigger voter base here in America. So politically speaking, that makes sense. But, why aren't we feeling that in the Indian American community, that the community is on the verge of making history? You could potentially have the first ever Indian American president.
Well, this is very, very important, I know. And she is, not only the first female president of the United States, she'll be the first person of color, a person of a mixed background, Indian American as well as African American. So this is a matter of immense pride. She's broken that ceiling and reaching that top. And we as Indian Americans, I came to America as an immigrant when I was 24 years old. And I understand the struggles that Kamala's mother must have gone through back in those days. And for her daughter to become the president of the United States, what a proud moment, what an amazing, and Indian Americans cannot forget that.